If you thought you had seen it all, get ready, because today we come loaded with new games that will surprise you. Yes, those titles you didn't know but didn't know you needed. So start freeing up space, because I know you'll need it. I am Chris Gamer and these are the best new games of the week. So you know the drill. I suffer looking for gems among a bunch of lousy titles in the Play Store, and you leave an epic like. And this is number 10. What you are seeing, my dear friend, is not a movie. As incredible as it may seem, it is an interactive game where you will have to make decisions that will directly impact the outcome and the course of the story. An interactive movie turned into a video game with horror, time loops, and painful decisions. You are a surgeon trapped in an underwater lab, forced to operate on something that transforms inside a patient. Each time you die, you learn something new, unlock another scene, discover hidden clues. The full motion video is loaded with gore, well-executed practical effects, and that raw horror atmosphere that doesn't hold back. The options are not plentiful, but each one matters. Some paths lead to death, others to revelations about what is really happening. There are multiple endings, and returning to the loop forces you to think about your mistakes. If you like the psychological, the grotesque, what makes you doubt whether you saw it or lived it, you will enjoy this title. Number 9. CSR3 arrived with everything to keep you glued to your seat. If you ever thought drag races were simple, this game makes you reconsider. Here, every gear shift, every engine upgrade, and even the vinyl you put on your car matters. The trailers portrayed it as a visual simulator of madness, and it truly looks brutal. But what is most surprising is how good it feels to race. The reflections, the smoke, the neon lights, everything blends with a soundtrack that adds pressure to every race. You have more than 100 licensed cars to tune to your liking, with a campaign full of rivals, challenges, and time trials. CSR3 is not just about showing off beautiful cars, it's about dominating the street. If you like car games with style, nitro, and real competition, this is one you have to try. Greetings to Alexander Carvajal, David Plineo, Andy Eliezer Mendez, Adan Garcia, John Sebastian, Toxico Gamer, Johnny Craft, and finally, a greeting to Gael Padilla. Number 8. ScarFall 2.0. It's that battle royale that looks strong. Real maps from India, squad combat, intense action, and varied modes like Team Deathmatch, Survival, and Classic mode. The interesting thing is that what you see in the ads, shots, local vehicles, mobile trains in Mumbai, very detailed urban maps, is not just in the trailer. When you play it, you discover that yes, those elements are there, although not all perfect, but functional for what it promises. The controls feel responsive, you can customize the sensitivity quite a bit, the modes are balanced, and there is variety to play solo or in a squad. What must be accepted? The visual effects do not reach the level of cinematic trailers, but well optimized. It runs smoothly even on mid-range phones. If you're looking for a battle royale with a local flavor, variety of modes, and decent mechanics, ScarFall 2.0 is worth jumping into the fray. Number 7. Do you like airplane games with direct and straightforward action? Then Sky Combat 2 is going to blow your mind, literally. In the ads, they show it as an aerial beast with ultra-realistic graphics, battles in the sky, and movie-worthy explosions. And well, in the actual game, although it's not as cinematic, it does deliver on its promises. Intense combat, a good sense of speed, a variety of modern jets, and a pretty solid progression system. The physics are fluid, the controls respond well, and the matchmaking is fast. The best part is that you can customize your plane, from missiles to camouflage, to feel like a true elite pilot. It's not just point and shoot, there's also strategy and precision, ideal for those seeking aerial adrenaline from their Android. Number 6. If you saw Junkyard Rush Racing and thought, this is like Mad Max on steroids, you're not too far off, but not too close either. In the trailers, they show it as a wild racing game among scrap with explosive action. And although in practice not everything is fire and madness, the experience ends up being quite entertaining. Here you won't race with Lamborghinis, but with cars held together with duct tape and a bad attitude. You have to dodge obstacles, collect resources, upgrade your vehicle, and survive the chaos. The gameplay is addictive, the visual style has its dirty charm, and the controls are simple but effective. It may not be the best racer in the world, but it has that laid-back touch that makes it different, ideal for killing time while burning rubber and rust. If you miss that old style of zombie games that we loved back in the day, get ready. Because Fire Apocalypse zombie games look spectacular and throws you into a world of chaos full of bloodthirsty creatures. Graphically, it's not the most polished on the market, but it serves its purpose and is enjoyable without complications. The best part is that it's lightweight and doesn't require a NASA-level phone. If you're looking for a fast, chaotic game perfect for stress relief, this one can give you several hours of unfiltered zombie destruction. Number 5. Garten of Banban 8 Anti-Devil. It's an even more surreal madness than the previous installments. This time you face creatures with increasingly disturbing designs as you explore a nursery that is no longer childlike. The trailers present it as a frantic survival horror, and although visually it may not be a marvel, the atmosphere delivers. Suspense is present in every corner, and if you've been following the story from the earlier parts, this one will hook you with more puzzles, more strange creatures, and a dark tone that has become a trademark. The best part is that it runs well on modest mobile devices, terrifying hallways, that feeling of being stalked, and much more. Do you dare to enter once more? Number 4. Get ready to step out of the darkness and into an even stranger nightmare. Doors, the Outdoors is the new installment inspired by the Roblox horror universe, but with a more natural twist. Now you are outdoors, although that doesn't give you a second to breathe. Dark forests, unsettling sounds, and creatures that appear when you least expect it. The game retains its essence of exploration and jump scares, but with a more open and mysterious setting. The suspense grabs you from the first step, and the puzzles keep the tension constant. And yes, although the graphics are simple, the sound design makes up for it quite a bit. If you like the original Doors, this one will captivate you and won't let you go easily. Number 3. If you think you're the champion of the ring, Real Boxing 3 comes to truly challenge you. This new title elevates the series with improved graphics, more realistic impact physics, and fights that really feel intense. Here, it's not just about throwing punches, but about dodging, blocking, and finding the perfect moment for that devastating hook. You can customize your boxer, train him, and climb the rankings by facing real players. But watch out, there's also a story mode with special events and daily challenges. The best part is that it doesn't need a super machine to run well. If the ads for this game sold you pure realism, this time they didn't exaggerate much. The combat is smooth and the spectacle is felt in every round. So cover yourself well and throw punches at everything that moves. Bare knuckle boxing is a raw game of bare fists where there are no gloves or protection. Only you, your reflexes, and the opponent's jaw. Every hit counts, every mistake hurts, and the strategy of defense and counterattack is everything. The animations are powerful, and the impact sound immerses you in the fight. If you want to feel that each round could define you, this game achieves that. And if you felt that the previous game was quite slow, maybe this is the one you were looking for. Number 2. White Rim transports you to a post-apocalyptic world. Impressive, ravaged, devastated, but full of action. A place where titans lurk and humanity still survives thanks to powerful agents. Since I tried it, the first thing that stands out is how well the graphics were designed. Its third-person science fiction aesthetic, lights, rusted ruins, and dark environments truly look as shown in the trailers. But the best part is not just looking pretty. White Rim combines intense shooting with deep RPG elements. You have skill chains, controlled explosions, cooperative mission seasons in Giga Link mode, and an area called Hulev Quarantine Zone that seems straight out of a disaster movie. The progression feels satisfying, the divine manifestations you recruit have personality, and the battles against titans truly emit tension. If you saw its announcement and thought it would be just graphics, this game surprises you. It also has substance. Fears Mobile is a fast three-dimensional racing game against AI, ideal for those who love drifting, speed, and weekends behind the wheel. You choose the track, oil your brakes, all while dodging obstacles, and the camera switches between rear view or from the cockpit. It doesn't require a high-end device, runs quite well on mid-range. If you're looking for something simple but with pure automotive adrenaline, this little gem will keep you entertained for a while. You won't see luxury cars or huge cities. But for what it is, the graphics are decent enough and it feels smooth if your phone isn't high-end. Number 1. Assassin's Creed. Jade takes us to 3rd century before Christ China, when the first empire was emerging and shadows threatened to destroy everything. In this mobile game, the free action RPG for Android and iOS, you control Xia with 100% customizable appearance, stealth missions, parkour on the Great Wall, combat with bow and dagger, and infiltrations in densely populated cities. The game mixes the classic essence of the saga with adaptations for touch without a screen, optimized touch movements, intuitive interface, and fluid combat that integrates climbing, jumping, stealth, and surprise attack animations. It is set in 215 before Christ, between territories of China and battles against rebel factions, with a visually beautiful world, palaces, ancient markets, walls, and cliffs. There will also be multiplayer content, although the main focus is the historical campaign. If you like the saga for its freedom to tackle missions as you wish, Jade promises to bring back that philosophy, now directly on your cell phone. Now, if you think those were great games, you need to see the ones in this video. They have amazing graphics that will make you wonder if they are mobile or PC games. What are you waiting for? See you there!